So, day one of our adventure, and Alyssa's dead on the airport floor, waiting for our second flight, and it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, so we're not entirely sure if we're sitting at the right gate or not. There's like 530 gates. Here we're chilling at number 23. Goodness, the view at this place is to die for. Let's take a look. Look at this amazing view, but wait, it gets better. We have the pool, and if we look to our left, we have a bunch of construction. And apparently, I don't really know how to use a bathroom correctly. And I saw the instructions on the back of the toilet, and I'm like, who the heck needs instructions to use the toilet? So I'm like, okay, I'm good, I'm dandy, I'm whatever. So look, I glance at it, I'm like, oh, okay, that person's using a little handle at the side of the toilet. So I go, I turn that handle, and lo and behold, I stand back, and I'm directly in front of the toilet at this point, and this little thing, the bidet thing, comes shooting out of nowhere, and it sprays me, it sprays me, and goes over here, gets the wall entirely soaking wet. Oh, and I also broke the door handle. I was trying to access the bathroom because Alyssa needed help using the shower, and I went to try to pull and push on this door handle, and it came flying off. I'll demonstrate what I did. How the heck did I get this off? How did I get this off before? Oh my god. Okay, well that's stuck on there pretty good right now, so that came flying off, so. Day one, we finally made it down to the beach to catch the sunset. Yay! It's so busy though, it's crazy. So we just had one of the most disgusting dinners ever. Don't have to worry about gaining weight if we just don't eat any of the food while we're here. So surfing in Bali completed. I dragged Alyssa on the waist, and we had some random group of guys come up to us and take a picture with us. So we're basically supermodels here. So that's always exciting. Now I want to explore the beach. We've been hiking down the beach for all of 10 minutes, and we've had at least
like 7 guys
come up and talk to us. So from now I'm going to be taking selfies with every dude that comes and approaches us. So we're going to have a nice collage of people. So we finally made it back on the beach from our long excursion, walking around town, and we somehow managed to make it all the way down the beach. So we have a trek to get home. Like, so it is currently 4 in the morning. We woke up at 3, and we accidentally forgot to eat like lunch or dinner yesterday, so we only ate one meal, breakfast at like 7:30 yesterday, and we hiked around. My feet are so sore. So then today we decided, since breakfast isn't served till 6:30, a few hours to kill, so we decided to go for a stroll to the convenience store next door. Apparently that's not 24 hours, so that was painful. And fun fact about this hotel room, the light switches control a different light depending on their mood. So like one day, this light, now this light switch doesn't work. What the heck? Okay, this one now controls that one. This other one here controls over there. But when we first started, it controlled over there, and then sometimes it controls the back. So we are on our way to the Sky Garden. It's supposed to be rated the #1 club in Indonesia and number 70 in the world, so this will be exciting. This is my lovely clubbing outfit, and we got Alyssa rocking this. We have no idea what to expect, but it's gonna be fun. Let's go eat some food and meet some people and have giant time. Woo! So this is post-clubbing vlog. It was a good time. I danced with an Aussie, so that was a good time. Loved his accent. We were up there dancing on tables. It was a great time. Completely sober because I'm a saint. Got Alyssa dancing with some people, so that was fun. Got some Instagrams. It was a party. Our next stop is catching the Angel Billabong boat taxi over to Nusa Penida. and we made it, so that was good. It's kind of muggy and disgusting and raining and gross, but hopefully the boats are still running, so that's promising. Yeah. It's the most confusing thing to get here because there are like 3 different signs for the taxi thing we're taking, but like it didn't line up with the registration, so that was a good time. We're like an hour early and she looks very impressed. We even have cute little not name tags, what is it? Passes to get on the boat. This is exciting. Look how cute they are. I feel pretty official right now. Finally made it on passengers after trekking through like waist-deep water with the waves crashing against us. So it was fun. Nearly missed the boat, and a lot of confusion going on with the tickets and return tickets and whatever. And but yeah, we made it, so that's always good. So there's a fun fact that occurred last night, or this morning. So it was like 5:30 in the morning or whatever. I was having a beautiful sleep, you know, just got in from like clubbing. I was tired, I was sleeping sound. Alyssa wakes me up at that time in the morning because she thought I was dead. That was too funny. I'm so glad I have such a concern for her. One would think this is a really pretty view, which I would agree. But look at these stairs that I'm gonna have to like fall down. They literally go down at a 90-degree angle. This is terrifying. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. 10 minutes into the hike down, and my legs are shaking uncontrollably. I'm sweating buckets, and everyone else is making it look so easy going down these 90-degree stairs. I must say, the trek down here seemed like an impossible task at some time. Worst part is, I'm not even afraid of heights, and my legs were trembling. Like, that was daunting. But it was well worth it. Well worth the trek and the soggy running shoes. Ew. So that concludes our stellar day. We were hiking at Gaigan Waterfalls in Nusa Penida. It was quite a trek. We were exhausted after that trek. Oh my goodness. Now we're just watching the sunset, and we had dinner at the bar and grill attached to our little hostel, which was great. And Alyssa ordered a side of french fries because french fries just came with her meal. Weren't enough for her, so she decided to get some more, so that was funny. And is that a fact joke? Yeah, it is. And yeah, now we're watching the sunset. So we just scarfed down some green omelets, and they put like lettuce in it. It was kind of gross, but you know, it was something. Well, Alyssa didn't eat any of it. Oh, she's gonna be dead today when we're hiking. And we have a cute little watermelon juice. And today, this adventure, we are going to 3 different spots. We have Tebeling Beach, no, Forest. We have something Cliffs, and we are going to an unknown spot because none of us understood what they were saying. So we're just gonna go. So that'll be fun. Wish us luck. We're to Tebeling Beach, and we were not expecting the hike to be as strenuous or like daredevilish as it actually is. We are climbing down literally the side of a mountain that looks like it's only half like built in. Everything is tied together by ropes, which probably is not very sturdy whatsoever. There's lovely Alyssa. I mean, the view's pretty nice. We thought we could swim here. Definitely not. We'd probably die if we tried. So we are currently hiking Tebeling Forest, and there's allegedly a spring down at the bottom, so if all goes well, we're going to be swimming shortly. So we made to the bottom of the trek after like 45 minutes, I think. It was only supposed to take us 20 minutes, but you know, stopping and taking pictures takes a long time. So there was a cute little spring there, which we went swimming in for a few minutes, and then we journeyed on down further to see where the waves were coming from. I don't think we've ever done such intense hiking in our lives. Isn't that right? There we go. Like the sweat is pouring off my arms. I'm glistening right now. So this place is known as Sunset Point. So I've been up since 4, pretty much the past few nights. I don't know why I can't sleep through an entire night. It's probably all the hiking because we just get so tired. Like I was so tired last night by like 6:30, so I crashed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then I woke up at like midnight and then fell back to sleep till like 4, and then I was like up ever since then. But anywho, enough of my pity party. Today on the itinerary, we were invited to some kind of ceremony by one of the locals here. That's at 12. I have no idea what the ceremony is exactly, but I mean, we're gonna go check it out, because why not? And then after that, we are going to Crystal Bay, where we can do some snorkeling and some hiking, obviously. And then also we are going to 1,000 Islands, which looks really pretty. Like that would be an amazing Instagram post. So we've decided that since we have like 3 hours to kill, we are going to rent some motorcycles and just mess around on those until we're going to our next adventure. This will be fun. Time to commence our journey in and around the 1,000 Islands. See how this goes. So this hike is definitely one of our less strenuous ones, which is great. So far, yes. But I think we just hike up to the treehouse and we're golden. But anywho, so great story. So we decided to rent motorbikes today. And we're about to pull out of the little parking spot, and Lucy's like, hey, you can go first. So I'm like, okay. So I go first, and I pull out, and I get to the street, and she literally drives directly into me. So my wrist is killing me. I have so many bruises and her ankle's like swollen. But that's on her. See your battle wound? Oh, it's dark. Oh yeah. That's funny. Right out of the gates too. Just collision. Everyone came running towards us. For her it was like a hit and run scenario. So she hit me. And she darted. Meanwhile all the locals came up and they were asking me like if I'm okay and everything. Oh my god, what a good time. So we made it to Crystal Beach. Thankfully there's no hiking involved, so we can just chill out for a bit. The drive here took forever. Poor Lucy looked like she was going to be sick in the car, which kind of sucks. But we finally made it, and we totally forgot our towels. That really sucks. But there's snorkeling here, so we're going to give that a shot. So this trip was going way too flawlessly for yeah, we were just waiting for something to go wrong, and it did. Pretty much the worst thing possible that could go wrong, it went wrong. We need to catch a boat from the island back to Bali, and that boat's not running. Or hopefully will be running. Our fingers are crossed it's gonna end up running. But this is concerning because we have a flight at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and if we're stuck on this island, we're gonna miss the flight, and then it's gonna screw up everything else. It's just like a domino effect. Well, it was one hell of a day yesterday, between waiting for a ferry that came but didn't go back to the mainland for pretty much the entire day, and then running around like just aimlessly on motorbikes around the island trying to find some way to get back to the mainland, because we had a flight the next day at 8 a.m. That was a struggle and a half. So right before the sunset at like 5:30, Yeah, I should mention we started our journey out at about 10 in the morning to find transportation back to the main island because the swells were too big. And that was concerning because no one would take us, and then we have some sketchy people offer us rides on their little bamboo boats for like $10 million. So that was a hard pass, but in the end, we went to the beach, and we had to pay someone $2.3 million in the end to bring us back to the mainland. And yeah, we literally almost died. Oh my god. So we paid them $2.3 million, and I was concerned about the swells like going over, like across, like in the ocean. Those are nothing. We put up with that. But I didn't consider the dismount of the boats because they don't actually dock the boats. They just kind of like beach them, and you can't beach it when it's the waves are massive. So literally we get to the shore and we have all our backpacks and my camera and all the valuables. And they literally made us just jump ship and basically swim into the mainland. So all my stuff got soaked. I saved my camera bag. My camera, thank God, it's safe. That was what I was most concerned about. We get up like on the sand, and the taxi driver we had to get to our hotel. That thankfully we did not cancel because the entire day we were frantically trying to rearrange our flights and like find somewhere else to stay over there, and then cancel our hotel over here. Thankfully, he didn't let me cancel it because it was too like short notice. Perfect. So anywho, so then we get the taxi driver. He drives us. He says it's gonna take 2 hours to get to our hotel. Okay, perfect. So we're driving. Hour and a half. We get into the town. We pass one sign for our hotel. That's the name of our hotel. So we drive by it. We do a loop. They still have no idea where they're going. We do the same loop, we pass the same hotel again, and like I was like, oh, isn't that like it? And they're like, no. So it's like, okay. We keep doing the same loop, literally like 4 times we passed the same spot. Then we just got so fed up that we're like, okay, just drop us off. So we got out. Then we went, and the signs are very misleading because the hotel, they switched hotels or whatever, so then they didn't change the sign. So they went to one hotel. They said it was the wrong spot. So we had to Google Maps our way through some sketchy alleyways at like 9:30 at night when it's super dark over here. Seemed super sketchy. We walked about, it was like 1.6 kilometers or whatever in the dark through alleyways, which is not a very good idea. Yeah. When we finally get to the hotel, thankfully, and we check in, and then we go upstairs, and I had to air out all of my stuff because my backpack was soaked. It was dripping. I almost died off that boat though. And then just as like Alyssa like jumped off the boat, the entire boat went under the wave, through the wave. Water filled up everywhere, and oh my god, those poor guys driving the boat. I really hope they made it back to shore.